welcome to an all-new episode of Journey with the Holy Spirit. I am Sonia Bhattacharya, and if you're here for the first time, then don't forget to press the subscribe and bell button so that the next time I upload a video, you're the first one to get notified. Well, in today's vlog, I wanted to share something that the Holy Spirit has been speaking to me about and has been teaching me in the past 2 to 3 weeks, I suppose. This is something that happened to me, I remember, just a few weeks ago when I went out for a drive. I love going out for drives. And I remember heading out to the streets of Shillong with my family members. And I remember just looking at the streets, the streets were just flooded with people, and it was a very overwhelming feeling for me. I remember coming back home and I felt really discouraged for some reason, and I felt like, oh my God, Lord, there's so many people who still don't know you. What am I doing? And that there are 7 billion people or 6 billion people who still don't know you, who still have not accepted you. And I felt so small and so weak. And the Lord's been telling me that perhaps some of you have been feeling or facing that same situation in your life as well. You feel really small and you feel like the task of going and discipling all nations is way too big. And so I remember I was telling the Lord, I'm just one 25-year-old girl. What am I going to do? And the Lord just showed me, he just took me back to the Bible, and he showed me all these instances where the Lord did extraordinary things through ordinary people. And so doing the extraordinary does not depend on how amazing we are, but the Lord reminded me that it's all about his goodness and his power that enables us to do what is actually naturally impossible. He empowers us to do the supernatural. And another thing that the Lord just has been showing me, especially like I said, when I felt really low, looking at the size of the mission, the size of the task, I felt so burdened by it. The Lord just took me back to Luke 15. And I've been meditating on Luke 15. If you remember, Luke 15 focuses on the lost sheep, the lost coin, and the lost son, right? So these are the 3 parables that you find in Luke 15. And there is one very beautiful verse in this chapter of the Bible, Luke 15, that says, "Heaven rejoices and celebrates when one single sinner comes back to the Father." So when one person repents, heaven celebrates. And that's when the Lord told me, hey, you need to have the perspective of heaven. You see, because we live in such a competitive world where, I said this earlier, where everything is so quantified that we tend to measure value and success based on numbers. So reaching out to 10,000 people seems more valuable than reaching out to just one single soul. However, the Lord told me that, see, I celebrate the victory of every single soul. So if we don't learn to value every single person, and we just look at people as statistics, I reached out to 100, I told 1,000 people about Jesus, but you don't actually pour into them. The Lord's been telling me he can't trust us with that nation that we've been praying for. We need to have heaven's perspective, learn to celebrate the coming back home of every single soul, because every single soul is so valuable to Jesus. So I remember the Lord telling me, hey, I look at every soul as a seed. You see, for us, the problem is we look at one person as just a single person. We have a very negative mindset. But heaven looks at every single soul as a seed. And you see seeds, right? You take one seed, it looks so tiny. What can you do? But the minute you sow that seed, you're actually able to fill an entire field actually with one single seed. One single seed gives birth to a plant. It grows, of course, to become a plant. The plant has fruits. The fruits have more seeds. You sow that, and again, there is more harvest. So through one seed, like I said, you can actually fill an entire field. That is the power of one. And so that's what the Holy Spirit has been teaching me. If you look at Jesus's ministry, right? Humanly speaking, or if you judge it as per our standards, it wasn't the biggest ministry. He didn't have 12 billion disciples, he just had 12. But he poured into these 12 with all his heart, with everything he had. He taught them and he gave them the secrets of the kingdom. And ultimately, one of those disciples, Peter, reached out to the thousands. So I just feel the Lord is asking me to encourage you through this vlog. Maybe you feel like, oh my God, there are so many people in my family who don't know Jesus. But the enemy tries to discourage us by showing us how big the task is. But the Lord is asking you to shift your focus. Even if one single family member has already come to Jesus, now that family member is a probable potential Peter who will preach to the thousands and win them to the kingdom. So don't allow the enemy to burden you with the size of the task and tell you, hey, there's so much to go, you still have so much to do, what difference are you going to make? Stop listening to those lying voices and let the Lord show you where he has already brought you. Now, am I telling you that don't dream about reaching out to billions? No, the Bible tells us that we should be making disciples of all nations. That if we ask him of the nations, he will give us the nations. That's how big our dreams should be. However, we should never get discouraged. The Lord is asking us at this moment to go and celebrate the victory of every single soul who is won to the kingdom, to Christ, because each one is equally precious. So I just feel the Lord's asking me to remind you of that. Maybe your entire family has not come to Jesus yet. Maybe your entire classroom, your university has not been saved yet. But even if you have been able to introduce one friend, one cousin, one aunt to Jesus, now that one soul that has been won is a seed that is going to fill the nation with the goodness of God, fill the world, in fact, with the goodness of God. So I just feel the Lord is asking us to learn to just come back and celebrate these victories. Don't get complacent. I'm not saying you say, hey, I've won one soul to Jesus, I have told one person about Jesus, I'm satisfied, I'm content. No, that's not what the Lord is asking us to do. He's not asking us to get stagnant or comfortable, but you are allowed to draw encouragement, draw hope from these victories that you already have had. So I just feel that's what the Lord is reminding you. Don't allow the enemy to overwhelm you by showing you how far you have to go. Let the Lord encourage you by showing you how far he has already brought you. So I hope this video has been a blessing to you, and don't ever think that what you are doing for the kingdom is insignificant. Even one soul that you win to Jesus, remember that one soul is going to change his or her part of the world, and we are going to change the world. We are going to change the nations, the cities, one soul and one family at a time. So I hope this vlog blessed your heart. If it did, please share it. Encourage someone by sharing this video. Also, don't forget to comment below, what you thought about this vlog. Can you relate to it? Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the size of the task? If yes, then please let me know how this vlog blessed your heart. And yes, just a few quick announcements that I wanted to share with you. Some of you have been asking me, why have I not been uploading vlogs regularly? Well, I've just been so caught up with, like I said, my new assignment as pastor of my church, as a media pastor of my church. Apart from that, also our own brand Ruach. You all have been so supportive. We've launched the second part of Ruach just recently, the second collection. It's been 1 month and we've already had such overwhelming response from you, so I just want to thank you. And there was a gratitude giveaway as well from Ruach, so I hope you guys participated in it, because some cool, amazing, faith-filled merch await you guys. And apart from that, yes, Ruach is also going to be launching a Christmas collection very soon. We're tying up with a few other cafes and a few other outlets that are going to help us distribute our products to different parts of the nation. So we're so excited about that. Stay tuned. And apart from that, I also have another surprise for all of you. For those of you who have been attending our church services, but there are some of you who, perhaps just know me through YouTube. So there is a surprise for all of you. Our church, our ministry is organizing an international conference, which is going to be so powerful. The name of the conference is the Radical Rest Gathering. And it's going to be crazy because we're going to receive manna. We're going to receive revelations straight from the heart of God. We're going to have amazing servants of the Lord like Pastor Charlie Elliott, and then we're also going to have Pastor Sean Kikon of Faith Harvest Church in Nagaland. He had also featured in one of our Let's Talk videos. Apart from that, we will also have Pastor Samuel Patta and my very own spiritual father, Pastor Lam Toy, who will be ministering the word in our midst. However, this time our conference will not be streamed on our church YouTube channel. It is only going to be available via Zoom, so please make sure that you register for the conference. It's just a nominal fee that you need to pay, registration fee. Head over to our church website, soulsministries.org. You'll find the registration link there. Register right away and you will get your exclusive e-pass, and then you can just sit back and enjoy these powerful teachings that we're going to receive on the 17th and 18th of November. So I hope to see a lot of you there. We have limited seats and they're quickly running out. So I just thought it'll be unfair for me to hide it from you guys. So please do register, share about the conference with others as well. And we're so excited to be doing this with other churches and other servants of the Lord. So it's going to be a fabulous time. You know, Jesus prayed for unity among believers, and I see this conference is going to be doing that in such a big way. So really excited. Hope to see you guys there, and I'll see you next week in an all new vlog. And also stay tuned for the Ruach Christmas collection. Till then, take care, God bless you, and lots of love.
If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel.